Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I am so excited that you are here. So, today on the podcast, I want to talk about should you give up manifesting a specific person? Now, this is a really hard question to ask yourself, and it's even a harder question to answer. But I'm going to tell you, most of the time when a person asks this question, not always, but most of the time when a person asks this question, the answer is no. You should not give up manifesting a specific person. Now, what I mean by no is you need to check whether or not you still have the desire. So step one, the most important thing in manifesting is knowing what you want and then focusing on what you want as if you already have it. So if you're asking yourself the question, should I give up on this manifestation? It probably means, not every single time, but it probably means you still really want it, but you're feeling really discouraged about getting it. And that's a really terrible feeling. And it's not a good place to manifest from either, right? If you're feeling really discouraged and really like you can't have what you want, that's a terrible feeling. So, and most of us find manifesting because we want what we want. We have a strong desire and we want it. And so we look for ways to get it. So if you've come into information about manifesting, or maybe, you knew about manifesting and you're just trying to apply it to a specific person, it doesn't matter either way. So, but if you're trying to manifest a specific person, if you're manifesting a specific person, you can still do it even if you're in that phase where you're feeling really discouraged. Now, we need to shift out of that discouragement into encouragement. We need to shift out of feeling like you can't have what you want into feeling like you can have what you want, but it does not mean that you should give up. Maybe you take a day off from techniques. Maybe you maybe you do ask yourself the question, do I still want this person? And it could apply to anything you're manifesting. Do I still want this? If the answer is yes, I still want this, then you should keep manifesting, right? Now, there is a little bit of a trick that happens sometimes when someone's manifesting something and they're trying and trying and trying, right? Because really trying is maybe what's holding your manifestation up, right? Because you're not in that state of like, oh gosh, this is mine and I already have it. I'm living in the end. I'm living in the wish fulfilled. I'm there where it is. And so maybe the trying to manifest is holding you up a little bit. But this is what I want to say about that. If you still want something, if you still have that desire, it's still inside of you for a reason. Now, there is a time when you do stop manifesting something, and that is if you no longer want that person, or if you no longer want that job, or if you no longer want that thing. There is a time, that's a time to be like, you know what? No, I don't even want this anymore. I'm over it. Now, sometimes if you've been focusing really hard, you've wanted this thing, you've wanted this person, you've wanted this job, and then you don't want it anymore, sometimes it will come in. And so sometimes manifestors will try to use that not wanting it anymore as a shortcut to manifesting their desire. I know I've tried to do it, but this is the thing. Your energy you can't trick yourself. You can't trick your own energy. That doesn't mean that you can't have what you want. You can, but you can't trick yourself into believing that you don't want something when you do really want it. You can resign yourself to not having it, but that's not manifesting. So I want us just to return to the basics for just a minute. First of all, if you still have a desire for something, you keep going. You keep going with joy and determination. Now, sometimes that determination, if it's too strong, can hold you back a little bit, but that's okay. But if you have it, you can be determined to find the information that you need. You can be determined to find the way of letting go that's perfect for your manifestation. Right? So, If you still want something, keep manifesting. If the answer is yes, you still want that specific person. If the answer is yes, you still want that job or thing or money, keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. And just really what you want to let go of, maybe what you want to change is you want to shift out of feeling discouraged like you can't have it to feeling encouraged like you already have it. You're already in the wish fulfilled. You're living in the end. I hope this makes sense. It's really kind of subtle. The main thing I want to get across is if you still want something, don't give up. Don't give up if you still want something. No matter what the circumstances look like on the outside. Too often we look at those circumstances and we let that dictate what we think we can have. No, your desires dictate what you can have. Your desires. You can be, do, and have anything you want. You just have to learn how to do it. And that's what we're doing together. I hope this was helpful to you. I do have some books available on Amazon. I will link those in the show notes. And may you manifest exactly what you want.